To me, home is my world. I was born in Los Angeles, California. My mother, she got hit by a car when I was 2 years old, so didn't know my mother too much. My dad was in and out of my life. I was raised by my grandmother. We moved to Las Vegas. I stayed there for 8 years in Las Vegas. And that's when I hooked up with my dad again in Las Vegas. And then he decided he wanted to move out here to Seattle because of the jobs. So we moved out here. We found a lot of jobs, but it was just the housing that was just so hard to get, you know. I was staying at a shelter in Bellevue. It was a church that was putting up homeless people for the night. They was handing out flyers for the HEN program. I signed up for the HEN program, and I found out about the Bellevue housing, and boom, Cambridge Apartments. When I first moved in, I was happy. I liked it. It just felt like getting a brand new car. I got a key to my own place, and I can go in whenever, I can shut the world out when I get ready, leave everything behind. They found out that I was getting SSI, and they cut me off, and they said, "Oh, you can pay rent now." And the rent there is like close to $1,000. They sent me a thing in the mail saying that you lose your apartment because of your status with SSI.
Typical SSI, any kind of disability through Social Security, is only between $700 and $800. We found out that anyone that receives their Social Security or SSI, they are removed from the HEN program. He was going to be under in affording rent, and that was where the real panic came in about what are we going to do? He's going to end up being homeless again, and he just got his apartment and everything together.
It put me in turmoil. I told Alexia what was happening. I felt hopelessness, because I couldn't do anything. At the time, I couldn't think what to do.
We came to the mutual termination because that was a way to say that we both, Bellwether and the resident Dwight, mutually agree to end the lease with no consequences, so that if housing came up for him later, then he could be rehoused without any kind of a negative record. I still remember very vividly having that talk, and it was very hard. I think we were both tearing up. We had run out of options.
So I had to sell my bed. Tragic to me it was, because it felt like I lost everything, you know, and it was exhausting. Some people don't know that you can have one foot on the curb and have your other foot on a banana peel. It's just that easy to get homeless again. It's just that easy.
So when Bellwether found out what was going on, then I got a list from the site manager of anyone that was currently on the HEN program, and I checked in with all of them. There were several residents just at the Cambridge alone that were in the same boat as Dwight.
I see a lot of people that live out in the streets, and they seem like they lose it. They lose part of their self, you know? And that's what I was afraid I was gonna do, so.
My supervisor, Elliot, he did an interview with Crosscut, and the article was all about the HEN program and the reason that people were losing their housing, and bringing that to light for the public that there's a gap in the system. Shortly after that article came out, Bellwether was notified that we would be receiving some SHA vouchers and some King County vouchers that we could offer to people that were on the HEN program. Susan, the CEO, comes out of her office and, she's like, "Did you hear the news?" And I was like, "Yes." My first question was, "So that means we can bring Dwight back, right?" and she just hugged me and she's like, "Yes, that means we can bring Dwight back." And I was like, "I'm calling him right now."
Alexa called me and said she had a voucher. And then so I got my voucher and I got my apartment. And she's the one that practically saved my life. It's empowering, it had me crying. She's my hero. I haven't told her that enough, but she's my hero.
I think a lot of times what we call a success story is because there is usually something that was unsuccessful, but something that they triumphed from it and they were able to grow stronger. So I think that sums up Dwight's story perfectly.
I wasn't meant to be homeless, and this is why I got a place. Everything they took from me, I came and I got it back. It just took time, but I got it. I am very blessed to have a roof over my head. It means the world to me, staying in Cambridge Apartments. I'll probably stay there for a very, very long time.